fam. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, thumbs up. We ask that you do that because that way it helps to generate notifications. Do you understand? That's so important for those of us that are a part of alternative Black grassroots media. Yes? How many of you all know that we are the counter voice to the oppressive classes, massive multi-billion-dollar media apparatus? When you have voices like ours that speak for issues that matter to you, you want to do everything that you can to support it. Why? Because if you acknowledge that we're in a war, we're in a battle, surely you don't think for 1 second that your open enemy is going to be the one to fund your military. No, 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 no. And I'm talking politically, and I'm talking about media military. That's going to be on us. Yes? So for that, we say thank you so much, family. This crisis of migrants in the United States has taken on an unbelievable toll. Of course, whenever I'm dealing with international issues, we're seeing migrant crisis actually all over the world. Yes. And I have to be clear about something. The issues that foundational Black Americans, those of us that are Black Americans in the United States, our issues is different from the reason why the oppressor has an issue. Our issue has to do with the fact that we're spending billions of dollars and giving them money and checks and jobs and housing and cars, and they're not doing that for us. And they're prioritizing them and using our tax dollars to do it while we stay impoverished. That's our issue. You understand? So the reason for which we believe that certain things related to properly handling those that have come to the country illegally, that's the difference between us and the white supremacists. The white supremacists is just who they are, and they don't want to darken up the rest of the world, and they scared that their numbers are getting low and all that stuff. Talk black to me, somebody. So make sure that you understand that. And family, if you're watching us from around the world, you should be in league with us about that. It can't just be about you being excited about having the American dream and getting dual citizenship, and then you just say, forget the Black Americans that created America. Forget y'all. I'm going to come over there and use the resources and the gains that you caused to happen, and we're not going to stand and fight for you. You know that if you did that, they would very likely not approve your visa paperwork. And then for some of our Latino and Hispanic folks that are coming from around the world, a lot of y'all make sure that you put on there that you white Hispanics, so that you make it clear that you don't rock with us. Even though most of y'all's heritage has Afro lineage connected to it. So let's be real clear. Our motives are very different. Now, with that being said, I want you to watch what average Americans that are not members of ICE, which is immigration enforcement folks, folks that are not law enforcement, I want you to watch what just average regular Americans are doing now because they feel like that the border crisis is out of control. Watch this.
Get back!
A group of immigrants is trying to climb over the border wall to realize their American dream. But on the other side, the American citizens are reacting strongly. They are strenuously pulling down the ladder, trying every way to stop them. The shouting, the struggle, all of it created an incredibly chaotic scene. Tens of thousands of people left comments expressing their agreement with this action, even criticizing the government for forcing the citizens to take action themselves. The phenomenon of undocumented immigration to the U.S. is increasing significantly. Now, the American people are worried about its impacts. From the economic burden, social instability, to security issues, everything is alarming. Meanwhile, the U.S. government is being criticized for its lax immigration policies, making the situation even harder to control.
Okay, family. The people was trying to jump the border with a ladder. I didn't let y'all look at the whole thing, but you could get enough of it. You saw enough of the clip to see to get an idea of what's going on. The man is handling them, and of course, the migrants end up turning back, right? Until enforcement came, the border patrol came. Now, what gets me, family, is when people commit crimes openly without fear. There's a level of fearlessness that gets me. Now, I want to remind some of you that Obama knew that this was a problem. Why? I pulled up an article from January 2017. Let me say it again. Obama, the one that's considered to be the first black president of the United States, the one that's a liberal and a Democrat, all y'all that's over there talking about all the illegals come in and stuff. That one. Obama in I pulled up, I have to take y'all back because y'all forget. Y'all don't be connecting dots. What does this headline say from NPR? Obama leaves office as, quote, deporter in chief. President Obama has been dubbed deporter in chief by immigrant rights activists because of his record of deportations. Latino USA breaks down the label and places the term in historical context. Did y'all hear that? I wanted to remind you all that y'all's first black president was so strong on deporting illegal immigrants here that he was dubbed the deporter in chief when he left office by immigrants' rights organization. What does that tell you? I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. Don't forget that. The one that didn't do nothing for us in terms of reparations, he even knew that it was getting outrageous for illegal immigration. If it's not illegal, family, for petty nonviolent crimes that y'all say my people commit, if we're not trying to clear up their records, if we're not giving them housing and jobs and cars and stuff, how is it that we're going to skip over us in America for somebody else? That doesn't make any sense, does it? My name is Vicki Dillard, beloved. Be sure to check out my website and join my email list at vickiplanet.com. That way you're notified about my upcoming book release. You're notified about some of my products and services at my spiritual school. Your life will never be the same. So many signs and wonders follow my work. Again, go to